So my name is Lovisa Tonell. I'm responsible for the market development here by netviewer, and I'm going to show you the one-to-meet solution. And I have the English version or the Polish version. We have one as well, but since I don't speak Polish, I'm going to take the English version. So this is how I do it. I start the one-to-meet program here because I have the English version not saved on the desktop, but I have the moderator program. And it's a normal XCE file, it's a temporary download. I don't have to install anything. I just have a username and a password, and I click enter. In the beginning, I get different options. For example, I can plan a session. Here I can, decide for a topic, I can decide what date I want to have it, what time. I can choose a password, and I can as well send out an email invitation to the persons that I want to have in the meeting. And then they will get in this email a link, or just click on the link and start the meeting directly from this email. Now I will just start a new session here from this one, start session. And here is the netviewer panel. Definitely, of course, I need to have a participant. And I will start a participant from this screen. And I will once again open our English programs for the one-to-meet. But as you can see, we also have it in Polish. The participant program is now starting. And I will need to fill out the session number here. And here I got it, the session number from our server. It's number 974808. And it's a new session number for every new session that I'm doing. I click connect or enter. And there you see it's already transmitted. But the screen is black. And that's just because here under the application selection, I can choose which part of the computer I want to show to the other people. So I click here on transfer desktop, and then you will see my desktop be transmitted. I can now open different demo files. For example, let's take an Excel here. And all the changes, what I'm doing here, this one I unfortunately couldn't open, I had to take another one. Let's take this one. Will be changed directly on the other screen as well. So everything I do will be transferred. On this side, I can use this pointer when I click with my mouse and talk to the others and say, what do you mean by this number? What do you want to do there? If I right click on the mouse, I can also have this bubble. That means if I want to say something, if I have a question, I can use this one. The moderator on this side is in control of the session. But he or she can give the remote control rights to the other people. I just click here next to the name. Here on this little panel, here you can choose the remote control. And that means that the person sitting here can now work directly here on my computer. Change anything they want, if there is any numbers, or if they want to give support, they can do something else, as you can see here. Like this. And these changes will directly be transmitted to my originally documents. If I press F11, I will evoke the remote control immediately, as well as I can press off on the little panel here as well. And I can move this panel back and forth, and of course I can put in the big panel as well, so I don't have to have it in the way. As well as the application selection, where I can show all the different parts that I want to show to the other people. I also have the monitor, and here I can actually stop and freeze the picture. And now I could, for example, go into my emails if I get something important in the meantime. And as you see, this change is not appearing on the other screen. And until I press play again here on the monitor, like that, then the transmission will be fulfilled. You can also talk over voice over IP. If you don't want to have a telephone conference or just want to talk for free over internet, you can use the voice over IP. And it's not fully duplex yet, so this means that the moderator can here, in this highest little relay here, give out the rights to the other people to talk. In the beginning, he can, for example, have a presentation and the others will listen. But if I press here, I can give the right to the other person here to have the microphone and the video signal. If I press yes, this will be automatically on. And if I open my video box, you could see me there. And as well as the other people here could see me as well. Everyone in the meeting, like this. I take back the control again, like this, and there will just be a black screen. Because now, as a a moderator, I will open my tray and I will click on, and now the other people can see me in the video, like that. As well as video and voice over IP, you have a chat function. I'll just close this. The chat function is here. Here you can write some message. Hello. And here on this side you see that you got a chat message because it's blinking. You can choose to answer, and you can send a message to everyone, to just the moderator or a specific member in the meeting. And I will send something just like that. And as you can see, it's appearing also on this side. Something else very interesting when it comes to meetings is the whiteboard function. Here I click on, and now all kinds of documents or internet pages will be a whiteboard, and I can choose a pencil and work on it. And for example, with my colleagues, draw and make different notes on an existing document. And this person can, from the beginning, have the file, the error, but I can say here, with the remote control rights, that this person can draw as well, like that. So now we both have the pencil, and we can work on the screen together. I can either save this, or I can just click on off, and then you still have the normal document behind, so it's always saved. As well as whiteboard, we have the file transfer, where you can send out files to the other members. I just click on upload, and I can send a picture or something. The other person sees that the file transfer tray is blinking. They can just mark it and download and choose where they want to save it, like that. Now I just click on evoke and it won't be there. And on this side I can just mark it, delete it, because I put it there, I don't want to have it anymore. I will just delete it, like that. The favorite box, this is if you, for example, want to have a presentation and you want to show something special, you can via drag and drop put in these files into this favorite box and just click on it, because a link will be generated and you can click on it and talk when you want to talk about it. So it's an easy way to have all your documents, together. Notes on the bottom here is for your own sake. If you want to have specific notes during the session, the other people won't see what you're writing there. And here, further down, it's just about the program, if you need any help, some information. So it's very easy to use. And you can, as well as I did before, if you have the session planner, invite people from the beginning. You can also do it during the session by clicking on this little symbol. You can also say, if you have a meeting with more people, if 5 of them are going to leave the meeting after 15 minutes, you can just remove the participant from the session. You don't have to close everything down and start it all over again. You can just remove these specific participants from the session here. Here you also have a profile manager. And click on it. I'm going to move my little panel here. Firstly, I'm going to move this up here, like that. And here you can choose the different functions that you want to be activated, settings if you want to transfer your taskbar and system, and the transfer modus if you want to have the 256 color mode if you know that there's a slower internet connection. And here you can save the different profiles and start the session in one of these ones, like that. So it's very easy to use, it's very fast, you don't have to install anything, you don't have to open any ports, any firewalls. It's working over HTTP very normally, and it's also easy for people who are not really used to computers to use it. Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much.